All right, good morning. We are here. A little sleepy this morning. A little bit on the sleepy side. Did not sleep good. Good morning, Coper. Let's see what the news is today. Have any news? Got 2-star news at 10 a.m. Nah. I don't even know if that's going to do anything, to be honest. 5-year tips auction at 1. That's not really going to do anything. You going all the damage? I could trading. Oh, you messed up? You traded last night, Coper? That sucks. That sucks. All right, let me see. Good morning, Yuri. Oof. A little dip there. Ancini says, plan today, 650 is the key level for traps. 6067 up, 6076, 6081. Bulls need to be above 6081 to squeeze to 6099. If 50 fails, 3726 below. Good morning, Stan. We do have a data wick up there at 22,101 this morning from the 8:30 news that we had, small news. We did already run the low. So kind of see here. I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking maybe at open. The thing is, we could just squeeze like we did. We're kind of middle back to 50% of the range there, but maybe we can get something like that at open. We'll see. The overnight high up there 177, previous day high 222, previous day low way down there, new week opening gap way down there 726. Those aren't really in play yet. So never did trade back into that new week opening gap. So could run back down there. It is 300 points away, but you know, we'll see. What up, Timbo? Good morning. Ben, how's it going? So we will be taking the 15-second opening range trade today. Once again. We did take it yesterday. We did end up 1,000 if you didn't watch the stream yesterday afternoon on those 3 accounts. Again, I got the money back that I lost during the stream. And, well, I don't know if it's going to be up or down, Ben. I have no idea. My lean is up, but I'd like to possibly see a sweep of the lows first. Maybe test that 22,000 level, sweep that low at 996, and then go higher. But we'll see. Good morning, Amelia. Oh, you missed me? Yeah, Amelia, I was on about 3 o'clock. But I did finish up the back testing on that 15-second strategy. It came out at 78% win rate over the last 6 months. Average win being 17 points. So we'll see. Why do traders keep blowing accounts after swearing they never break the rules again? I don't know. I do the same thing, Black Beauty. I do the exact same thing. So yeah, I'm going to be taking that opening range trade until it kind of fails me. We'll see how it goes. Not like a single loser, but if we take like 4 or 5 losers in a row, then we'll know that conditions have changed and it's no longer working. We'll just kind of go from there. But we'll take it this morning. See how it does. Take one trade a day, so done after opens the very next day. Yeah. I'm not going to go for the 17 points. I'm actually not even using a target. I've got a 2.5 point stop, 10 ticks, and just going to let it trail. That's the way I'm going to trade it. I might change that. I'm going to do a little more data-driven backtest. Maybe in the next couple of days, maybe this weekend. Good morning, York. So I'm going large size, full port, looking for just 2-3 points. That's what I'm doing. We can get that. We'll feel all right about it. If not, it's okay. So I do think we run that data high up there at 101. I probably prefer the 22K to be swept first, but we may not get that. A little 50 EMA touch there. So let's kind of see what happens at open first thing. Obviously, we'll take the 15-second. At open. Let's see what happens. Got about 10 minutes here until open. Trying to push back up here, 22.060. Got the VWAP there at 22.065. What was the move overnight? $181 points. A little bigger than you'd like, but you never know. The best part is the video saying, I'm out, I'm not buying evals, then proceeds to buy every eval. Who said that? Who said that? Oh, Nutty. Yeah, I did notice that Nutty had Take Private Trader, Tradeify, and was it Tradeify? I think it was Tradeify, maybe Trade Day or something he had loaded up on. Loaded up. You watched the Sunday video going over his bad week and said he wasn't going to buy the Monday morning. All the evals loaded. Oh. I didn't watch all of that video. I did watch some of it, a few minutes. We watched a few minutes of it. You know, pullback here of that 50 EMA. Good morning, Tech T. Sorry, guys, didn't mean to cough in your ear. I think this 101 is going to be the neuron liquidity, but we'll see what happens here at open. Good morning, Jan. For like an ideal scenario, you really, I mean, it would be nice to take out this 22K level and then push up. But do we have to do that? No, we don't have to. Good morning, Francis. Robert in the house. 161 is your up level if we move higher. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense too. I've got 177 marked out for the overnight. We'll just kind of see what happens for now. $50 EMA just paid there. You would have taken 6 points of drawdown. You got your 10. Had a decent reason to work. You were below the VWAP. Had the protection of the VWAP at your stop. Yes, also hit the VWAP. But I'm not taking that pre-market. The Great Northeast Futures Trader 33 in the house. Hey, Bull Bear, if you're here, I forgot to call you back yesterday. My bad. I forgot. I took a nap. Got busy doing something. I actually deep cleaned my kitchen. You missed the nice ES. Oh yeah, fell break down to 60.50. Yeah, you did have it. That is the key level. Happened at 6:43 this morning. And then 3 o'clock, actually during London as well. During London as well. We got about 5 minutes here until open. See what this 925 candle brings us. Does it give us any insight? 21,814. I have 726 marked out. New week opening gap down there. If we get to that 814, you'd imagine that we go to the new week opening gap. Oh man, you got a 30-second here. I mean, like, it's too close to open. All right, there's the 925 candle. Really didn't do much. Ooh. 9 and 12:30. I was perfect in your side. Okay, I got you. Yeah, a little early for me. A little early. It would be nice to like be able to set up alerts when it does hit those key levels. I mean, I assume that I probably could through TradingView, but I haven't done it. Haven't done it. Check the copy trader, make sure it's on. Indeed. Let's check this one. Oh. It is on, but we are on the wrong contract. There we go. Morning, Matty Matt. How many point stop are you doing on your 15? Jamie, I'm doing a 10 tick stop right now. Today I'm doing 10 tick. Yesterday I did 12 ticks, but there comes a point where, like, especially if you're marketing in, if you're limiting in, that you're not really going to get as much slippage. But so, yeah, we'll see, Matty Matt. Nice clean would be nice. Biggest fail with Quantower will be the lack of alert options. Yeah, that's true too. But today I'm doing 10 ticks. Oh, wait a second. There we go. Had that wrong. Good morning, Clarity. Good luck, sir. Good luck. We're going to try it ourselves today, too, and see what happens. It goes one of two ways. Winner, loser. That's how she goes. Wow, look at that wickage on the 15 seconds there. The way I'm thinking about doing it is like go ahead and putting the orders on. Well, you can't. It's kind of hard to do. But like you could maybe go ahead and put the orders on like this before open. Go ahead and OCO them, and then you could just move them to where you want them, where you need them. As long as we don't get any kind of crazy rip at open in the first 15 seconds. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. You pull them in place. Nice. All right. Got about 30 seconds here until open. I think we're just going to push higher. That's kind of what I think, but all right, here we go, guys. Less than 15 seconds. Let's get a look at it. All right, here we are. This is open. Shit. She's a runner. I think I got tagged in there and lost. Okay, I think I did that one wrong. I think I got tagged in and lost there. It's my fault. I didn't have it pushed far enough away, and I got tagged in and lost there. So, yeah. I mean, it should have been a winner, right? I think I lost 450 because of that. Anyways, that's all right. That's all right. I got it on my Ninja, on the Ninja, but I missed it on the other one. So up $1,200 on the Apex 50Ks. Yes, I know that breaks the consistency rule, but I only had a little bit of drawdown left in these accounts, so I'm okay with doing that. So I did catch it over there on Ninja. I don't know. I didn't do it right on Quantar. I was trying to manage both at the same time, and I didn't move it. So when I don't know if you guys noticed, so I dropped it up here around 90, and then I was moving it, and I never adjusted the drop again. So I needed to have it up here to be able to adjust it again, and I didn't do it. Yeah, I'm doing it, Jan. So I missed it. So anyways, that's all right. You ended up canceling it. Yeah, that was the thing. It's like you knew at that point where it was going to go. But I'm okay with it. So we did lose $400 on that. We'll try to maybe we take another trade to try to get it back. But if we can't find it, then it's not that big a deal. We'll look for that on these Bulenoxes, but we did hammer it on the 50Ks. Yeah, I should have thought about that. I didn't have this moved. This is where I originally dropped it at. So not where the 15-second actually ended, but that's okay. Nice push back down here. Off running these data highs. So that was on, how many accounts was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 accounts, $1,200. 3 accounts down $450. So it did get slipped on the stop as well a little bit, which, is to be expected sometimes. Mismanagement. Got long at 65.50, out at 85.50. I like it. Might take this short if it triggers. We'll see. Looks to be working, just needs to be wary of slippage. Well, yeah, you gotta have slip. You're gonna have slippage sometimes, right? This was mismanagement on my part. If we look at the 15-second quickly here, you can see I got tagged in before the candle even closed. So the tag-in was here. It shot immediately up and then pulled back. Or actually, I think it shot up immediately and then pulled back and then went. So on the immediate shoot up, we would have made 9 points. We would have made 5 or 6. And it would have worked. But unfortunately, I got tagged in too soon because I don't know, I had my... It's the first time I've had the order on like that during the trade, but it did it that way because I'm trying to do it on both sides. I was trying to do it on 2 charts. That's probably a little too much to do on both charts there. Which I could have done the Ninja on the... I could have done Bulenox on Ninja as well. Maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow. So we'll see kind of what happens. So a nice little play it open there. Lost $450 on 3 accounts, made $1,200 on 7 others. So that's a pretty good exchange. Trade Max to do his part for the food and monitor a trade for you. I know he needs to. He can handle one screen and I'll handle the other. He's over there knocked out right now. He sleeps like 20 hours a day, you know? That's max for you. So I didn't take that trade on the 25Ks on Apex because the 25Ks can't go 10 minis. And I did not bracket above and below on Apex, just so you know, only above. Because I thought that was the draw. Took a dirty short. Let's go. We do have a lot of room to the downside. I would like to see that 22K tested. Kind of watch this here. Apex prohibits using more than half of your contracts until you go above the threshold. I have no idea. I have no idea. I haven't heard that. If you're on probation, I think so, Francis, but I'm not sure. Oh, just as you get long, Matty Matt? Yeah. Joseph, VWAP bounce? I don't know. I mean, I don't love the VWAP bounce here. I'd much rather, I mean, in a perfect world for me now, this may not happen. In a perfect world for me, a little sweep of the 22K and then we go. But I wanted to actually leave the 101 and play first, but it didn't happen. So dun, 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 dun. But yeah, here's the thing, guys. Those accounts I wrecked on Friday. I mean, look at the balance. I had like a few $100s in drawdown, maybe like 200. So it took it from 200 in drawdown. Now I have $1,400 or $1,500. So it's worth it to me to even get denied, you know, if I get those to pay out. That's why I'm not worried about the consistency on that either. So it's worth it to me to just get denied to build my account back up. So when did they come out with that rule? I have not heard that. Not heard that. Dun, 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 dun. 1.2K is too much. Yeah, out $770 really is the most you can make without making more money. So at $1,200, it would be $1,200. What would it be? And again, like I said, I only had a few $100s in drawdown, so it's like, to save the accounts, is it worth it? I think it's worth it. You have to make 4,000. Boom, 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 boom. It's kind of funny that you guys say that, though, because I've used I've used 10 minis on my last accounts that I took payouts on, and I was still approved a couple times. Yeah, Matty Matt. But what you can do is make enough money for the payout for the next. So in other words, you can't use the money from that money that you made for a payout. But what you can do is effectively just make another $1,000 over the next 10 days. Whatever that money that you made from that one is. So if that's the only trade I take like that, and then I take I request a payout and they deny it, then I'll just have to continue to trade for the next 8 days, making enough money to qualify for a payout again, not including the money from the profits that I just made, that kind of thing. The price is right. No, Timbo. What up, scalpers full time? So, yeah, I just had to save the accounts. Yeah, I don't think it's probably fully enforced either. But I only had $200 in drawdown. Now I have $1,400. So to me, it's worth it. I mean, you can see like 49.6. I made 1,300. So that means this was at 48.3. You know. And I was already $2,000 in profit on these accounts before. So I had very little. I mean, I think I had less than around $100 in drawdown on those accounts. So we just had to do it. Yeah, true, scalper. You had to modify your Ninja Trader strats to avoid breaking that rule. Yeah. Well, if that's the case, I'll probably just go with 5 minis on the next few trades. Appreciate you guys telling me that. I didn't know that. I'd never heard that. But the reason why I probably didn't pay any attention to it is because it's not something that I normally do, right? It's not what we normally do, but... Yeah, they know if you have OCO orders, Francis. They will know. That's why I only do one side on that one, on the Ninja. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, scalper full time. 22,319 potentially. I got a 22,177 and 22,222 as the previous day high. Right now we're just chopping. If you trade a profit would be Topstep, or take profit. I like both of those. All right, there we go. Dumpage. Yes, at the VWAP here. This is probably going to be invalid. Yep. It's unfortunate. Yeah, scalper. Makes sense. Good morning, Alcy Faye. I can't see that link, Matty Matt. You'll have to put it in the Discord. Or here. Actually, I'll just make you a mod. It doesn't matter. You've been in here long enough. There you go. Post it again, Matty Matt. Man, that should have been a win. Okay, I'm disappointed in myself on that. That should have been a win there. So, let me check it out. Let me check it out. Let's see. Contract scaling rule. 50,000 account with a maximum of 10 contracts. Traders can initially trade up to 5 contracts. When the account balance reaches 52.6, the trailing stops no longer applies, and traders can trade the full 10 contracts. Once the trailing threshold is reached, traders can continue using the full contract limit even if the account balance drops below the threshold. Single violation penalty. If more than half of the maximum allowed contracts are accidentally traded, traders are expected to close out the excessive contracts immediately. Okay. That's pretty much what I did, right? The trader would then need to complete 8 additional compliant trading days before becoming eligible to request another payout. Blatant or repeated violations of the scaling rule will result in account closure or forfeiture of the balance. Perfect. So what I did was perfect. I closed it out immediately. We closed it out immediately, guys. You saw it. You saw it. I closed her immediately, so we're good. Yeah, I guess I'll do 5 tomorrow. We'll do 5 tomorrow on it. 5 is still worth doing. I mean, that's $200. You know, you look for $200. You'll be risking 200 for 200 there. Or we may just trade that normally tomorrow going forward. Yeah, the sim farm. Yeah, makes sense. The SMT here? Yeah, there is. There's an SMT, but I'm still looking for us to sweep that 996. I think that'll be a soup area. I think you could long. I'll tell you this right now. I think you could park a long at 996, and I think you get 10, 15 points every time. That's my my guess. So if you park I bet you could park a limit order at 996 and get a good bounce there. I'm even considering maybe like a 5 contract long off 996 for 5 points to get back to break even. The MM guarantee. That's right, Pine Tree. Don't. It's it's not financial advice. Margin is super low at AMP trades. Yeah, I use AMP scalper. What's up, Wolf Harami? Yeah, there's about to be a potential Harami long here. There is about to be. You do have an SMT here to go with it too. But with the split volume, I'm not going to trust the SMTs here. So long here room, good luck. Use TradeStation and they are horrible. Is that the one with trades by Matt? After a trader gets hit, they just there as if they can't speak a language anymore. Makes sense. Oh, do we? What time is it? 9:47. We got that small news at 10. I don't really think it's going to do anything, but yes, reclaiming the 67 here. All right, can the ES reclaim the VWAP here? Or not ES, Nasdaq. ES is above the VWAP, reclaiming the 667. We do have an SMT here as well. A bullish SMT. Decently sized stop on this, though, is the only problem. $20 points. I think you might could get 20 points off this, but We'll see. Long paid room. I think it could pay more. I mean, if you get triggered here, I don't know that it will. About to have a bullish Harami here. A risk to reward, not very good on the Harami. I mean, I guess it's not bad. 34 points. Yeah, I guess it's a 1-to-1 on the Harami there. Wonder if Pine Tree's going to take that. Any coming 90% on Bulenox? I don't know, Moses. I would like it to be, but not yet. Hasn't happened. Not yet. Need kind of a close above this to trigger a long. Yeah, I don't know. Bulenox let you activate 6. Got 4.5 payouts and blew all of them. Oh man, nice job on the payouts though. It's a wolf Harami if Pine Tree takes it. Some guys say you can even freeze the data and avoid blowing. Oh, never heard of that. Kind of rejecting that 2-minute there. You can look at this both directions. ES back below the VWAP. Do we put in an OB here and keep going? That might be what we do. Can put in a 2-minute OB here. Want to see this candle close above. That would be the best probability. Come on. Close above there. Yes, reclaiming the 67. I still think we go here. I'll trail it tight. Lock it in. All right, there we go. So got some of that loss back on the Bulenox. Down $90 now. So I'll put this account away unless something else kind of makes sense. That Harami candle banged for 35 points if you took it. Just prop firm hacks I've heard about. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Cove knows about them. Never heard of him mentioned here. Yeah, Cove. Yeah, he probably, if he's heard of that, then, you know, he don't mention stuff unless he's 100% sure, you know, unless it makes sense. I get it. So getting back most of our losses there on Bulenox. I mean, we took that opening range trade and we lost because of mismanagement. We're getting most of it back. Can't complain. If we find another spot that makes sense, we'll take it. But it'll probably be like an EMA bounce or a psych level bounce or something like that. For a second, I thought I was in I thought I was in more than one mini. I was like, wait, it looked like I was in more than one mini. I was like, hold on a second here. So feels good to get that account back to break even, basically. Net limiter does modify the ping rate and packet delivery, thus slowing and delaying data so you can theoretically see where price is going before it gets there. That is strange. It's interesting. Oh. So not really doing anything yet. The only reason why I really took that was because we did have the bullish SMT. I really didn't want to target this high, but I thought targeting this high makes sense. 90, 91. I mean, it did push up into 97. 6 more points there, but a hunger bug's kind of real today, guys. I'm hungry, but I'm not. This is the second day of not eating breakfast. I've cut out breakfast. I'm going to probably start back eating breakfast like in a couple of days. Start making some eggs in the morning, maybe 6 eggs. 1 slice of cheese, something like that. Salt and pepper. But, yeah. Pine Tree's quiet. Is he, he must be, is he already over here on My Phone to Futures TV? Nope. Oh, let's mark out the 15-minute range. Where is the 15-minute range? Okay, so this is the 15-minute range. Maxi, come on. He's over there backing. Just going to mark it out. I mean, obviously, I know the indicator has it right now, but it'll push this down once it hits through there again. You're not in front of the screen, Pine Tree? Where you at? Dude, that 5-minute harami, let me show it to you just so you can lick your lips. Let me show it to you just so you can lick your lips here. Boom! Pine Tree can lick his lips right there. You only took 11 points of drawdown and it banged for 35 points. Max is barking out the 15-minute range. He is. Yeah, that was, and you also had an SMT with the ES there, which I'm not putting a whole lot of like stock in the SMTs today because of the split volume, but it was there. You caught the long room. Let's go. It wasn't official wolf harami. It was not. It was not. No wolf harami there. $40 points. It's kind of the mid. It's like an 80-point range here on the 15-minute. It's not bad. Only goes up. Thank you for your time, Knob. Knob. I love how Cove calls you Knob. Everybody else calls you Design. And Cove breaks out the knob. Pine Tree's also known as Mr. Lobster. They have a new boy toy as a host. Uh-oh. Who is the new boy toy? Nick Does Futures. I don't know who that is. Never heard of him. Never heard of that guy. Be like Conor McGregor. Who the fuck is that guy? What a bash. Oh. Had a lobster yesterday. Yeah. Pine Tree, I'm gonna tell you a secret. Methodical man has never had lobster. He has no interest in lobster. It's funny because like I don't eat seafood. I don't like fish or anything like that. I used to when I was a kid because my mom forced me to eat it. But my daughter loves she loves seafood, crab, and all that. She loves all that. I could be making the millions of dollars full-time trading. Could be millions and millions of dollars. Scallops and lobster is about the only seafood you like. Now scallops I might would try. I might would try a scallop. I've never tried that either. The creepy, scary voice. I don't know. I will find you and I will kill you. I don't know. Bacon wrapped scallops. Bacon wrapped. Yeah, scallops. I mean, I probably would try those. Wow. All right, it's 10 o'clock. There comes that news. It's just 2-star news. Let's see here if ES gets that 76 level there. Tricky spot here. You love a good pump and dump? Yeah, that might be what it is. Oh, we did just push above the 100. Man, if we pulled back into the 95, do I dare take that? I stab long here at 95. I'm in late, but got in at 97 instead of 95. Gonna go break even 103. No. I need to move the stop, but don't want to give it more room, but I need to. Holy cow. I moved the stop and it just wrecked me. All right, right back to negative 432 on that one. I thought I was going to bounce there for sure. They will deport you from Maine if you don't eat lobster. Is that right? Oh, man. No. What do we got on GC? I want to go. Oh, let me get back over here. We'll see. Hit the like. Thank you, Tamimi. When am I going to the? I don't know, scalper. If I'll be going to either of those, we'll see. This is a reversal pattern on your indicator. Oh, man. I guess I shouldn't, in hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have moved the stop there, huh? Oh, you're trading MES? Yeah, nothing wrong with MES. I like MES. I like it. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I tend to agree. I don't know. I was kind of thinking that we'd squeeze there, but We did not. This is technically now a data wick as well at 115. So realistically, you could wait for the push above 100 and then take it. MEQ is 100 margin, yeah. Possibly another 5-minute Harami candle here. I don't know if I would take it. We'll see. Probably works since I'm not going to take it. Back to the 50% mark of the range here. So ES holding up there at the 67 level. We did print that bearish Harami. The take profit would be 62. So 15 points for a 37-point stop. Somebody selling this market fast too many wicks. Yeah. You're not wrong. Oh, that did touch the 50 there. I didn't even notice that. Not really spread out enough, but for it to be an interesting play. But it was paired with the VWAP in 50% of the range. I did not notice that. That actually would have been a decent play. I didn't even see the 50 there. It kind of blended in. Kind of blended in there. I didn't even see it. You got the data wick above 115. Should have probably, I don't know, I should have considered a long down there. All right, reclaiming the 100 here. Should maybe move us quickly. We'll see. Uh-oh. We popped the 100. I'm probably going to take it long. See if we can put in a 5-minute OB here as well. Little pullback. I don't know. Let's see. We got 2 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. Anyone know if they follow up with the trader if the report doesn't cut it? I don't know. If we pop the 100, I'm probably going to take the long. All right, I'm in. Yes, up to the 73 here. See if we can push. At that 109, 110 area, I'm going to move the stop up. Now. Don't want to see it come back at this point. All right. Didn't get it. Could have taken like $350 there. We were up 10 points. I guess that was about $400, but you're long 79? Oh, nice. I think it still goes. Frustration. All right. Darn it. I shouldn't have moved my stop to break even. Should not have done it. Yes to the 76 here. Oh, man. I might try something here. You guys might want to turn your head. Too late. Too late. I didn't get it in there in time. I was gonna go long with 5 minis. I was gonna go long with the 5 minis there. He has pushed up there 76. Your long ES. I like it. I mean, if we clear 81, I mean, look what Mancini says if we clear 81 on ES. Bulls need above to squeeze. So if Bulls get above 81 there, squeeze to 92. I write it down every day. We write it down. Sucks there. I was up 10 points on that, man. I was up 10 points. I could have just taken it there for the $400. Got a little greedy. I didn't take it, Ben. I did take it. I took it here, but I got stopped out break even. Went stop in break even, and it came back and got me, and then went classic. Classic. El Clasico. Yeah, let me know, Yoji. Post in Discord if you hear back from them or if you don't. Still got the overnight high sitting up there, 177. Overnight high sitting up there, 177. Might want to push it. We'll see. See kind of what the ES does at 6081 there. Does it squeeze through it? Does it reject it? I don't know. That 50 EMA touch played. I mean, like, I missed this completely. I completely was not. I didn't even see it. It wasn't quite spread out enough to be like excellent, but it was 50% of the range, and you had the protection of the VWAP. So like that had a couple of things paired with it. 50 EMA is just paying every day. I missed that one, unfortunately, but that's all right. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. So that bearish Arami failed there, but to be fair, thought we were pretty bullish. We also did put in that S. Man, we did put in the OB there too. I should have waited to move my stop, I guess. I don't know. I knew that 15 level at least was going to be ran. That data wick there. Ash, nothing as far as I know. I guess Scalper full time's had some bad experiences with them. You know, that's what I tell you guys. I mean, your experience is going to differ from mine, right? Everybody's got to make their own decision. So, full time's just letting people know his experience, and that's fine. I don't mind it. I still use them, but everybody has to make their own decision. Man, it would have been nice if we could have tested that 22K level. You're at payout now? Let's go. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, Scalper full time. I mean, for sure. You'll wait till end of the day to short. Ben, I don't know, man. This could be a good short spot right here. I mean, let's be honest. If ES doesn't clear 6081 here, this could turn right back down. Could. Let's see here. Looking for a spot maybe to take another trade on the Bulenox accounts. I mean, we're still down $420 on them. But, you know. Sucks. We had gotten them back to like 120, but then I took this loss here. And it could have just taken this for the 10 points and been break even basically, but was looking for more. Oh, yeah, 319? Yeah. $166 midnight open. Nice. He is holding up there at the 76 for now. Little untested wick here on the 5-minute. Nah, yeah, scalper full time. I get it. Back to the 15-minute range here. Do we get a bounce off the 100 level here? Does it make sense? Possible 5-minute Harami here again. Very small risk to reward. Not great. You believe there's huge risk Apex will lose the very big lawsuit? I don't think they're going to lose the lawsuit, to be honest with you. But, you know, I don't know anything about it. But I don't think they'll lose. But we'll see. That thing is going to be drug out too. That's what you got to understand. Like, just because the date's nearing doesn't mean anything. That thing's going to be drug out over a couple of years probably. There's always delays and this, that, and the other with lawsuits. It's going to be drug out forever. Yeah, they do to Mimi. They take a long time. Whether or not they win or lose, though, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, anybody ever been involved in a lawsuit, just because you win doesn't mean you get paid, right? There's ways around it. But definitely ways around it. So who knows? I don't know who's going to win, who's going to lose. I have no idea. No idea. I'm just here. I'm just here. Yeah, exactly, Manny Matt. I don't want to short into the 15-minute range here, but I do think we touch 100. And I think, like, I wanted, you know, tempted to short, but I don't want to do it. Based on your experience with Apex over 3 years, many things in the lawsuit filing I have found to be true. But the lawsuit is not, it doesn't have anything to do with, like, their traders. So I don't know, what do you mean there, Scalper? You may have to explain that to me. This lawsuit is about, more or less, you know, about proprietary, you know, systems and things like that. It's about Apex using proprietary, what's the word? Software that was created by someone else. But I don't know. As far as I know. As far as I know. What are they doing on My Funded Futures TV? Are they in longs? They are. They're in longs here. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I just don't, you know. It doesn't concern me yet. I mean, maybe eventually. Man. Let's see here. Do I buy the 100 level? I don't know. Might get traded through. Might get traded through. Now, I know Black Beauty doesn't like Apex. Yeah, Cooper, it has. Kind of, I mean, it's not, I mean, if we look at this price action, what do we got here? One small gap. We have a gap at open. One small gap. Couple, I mean, we've got like 3-4 gaps. That's it. So, yeah, I don't know. I just don't concern myself with it until it, you know, until it becomes of concern. Then we'll worry about it. But right now, I just don't know enough about it. I don't know enough about it. Price action tends to be erratic before Wednesday of FOMC. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. Wednesday, so FOMC's tomorrow, and then when the markets are closed, or half day on Thursday, right? So I want to short to the 100, but I don't know. I don't like shorting into this. Apex called me. The cops are here. Oh, yeah, correct, scalper. Correct. And right now, I don't have any balance. I'm negative. I'm of the negative variety. The negative variety. All right, there we go. Okay, dang it. I want to see a bounce here. Give me the psych level bounce. Come on. Oh, no. Alpine got the email from Apex about transferring to live. Interesting. Come on, give me the 110. All right, not liking it too much now. Trying to be a little patient with it, though. I couldn't even get my stop down. There we go. All right, I'm out. Break even. Might still go, but I didn't even realize I was in 2 minis there. Holy cow. What up, Unknown Collections? Get your accounts ready to full port FOMC tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see if they bring people to live. I have no idea. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I should have taken it 11. You're right. I was thinking about adding there, but then I realized I was already in 2. And there's my take profit. You son of a biscuit eater. I took all the drawdown and then took it off break even, and then it goes on the next candle to my profit target. Classic methodical, man. Classic. Oh. Yeah, scalper. Me too. I like Bulenox too. Do we know any Bulenox live trader? No, Bulenox has not sent anyone to live either. Not at all that I know of. Oh, man. It's annoying. How did I do that? You're black and you don't want the market halt for Juneteenth? Zabak adds in, Apex sucks. Oh. Yeah, the market will be closed on the Juneteenth for sure. For sure. Well, at least half a day. Oh, Zabak. Hilarious. Zabak, maybe you should write a letter. Write a letter. Market needs to be open. No half day. Thank you. Come again. No, wait. That's wrong. No half day. We'll be here anyway for fun for the half day. I don't know if we'll take any trades on a funded account, but we'll be here. I still have not found a spot to take a trade on my evals today, my funded futures evals. I've been trying to dig this Bulenox account out of the hole. So we'll see. We shall see. We have a bullish Harami again. We have a bullish Harami here. Could get in here. Your take profit would be 118.75 on a long. Day traders in Buley over Apex all day. Let's go. I don't want to. I feel wrong jumping back in here long and your stop being down there. But there is a bullish Harami here. But we are like middle of the range. We're not. Looks like it's going to pay probably. But yes, it's clearing the 76 here. So that's good if you're still holding long. Yeah, it's a bash Apex day. It is. It's, it's one of those things, right? Black Beauty and Scalper, wiser than most, Zabak. If you have a bad experience, so here's the thing. A person who has a bad experience will tell 10 people. A person who has good experience will tell one, right? That's the power of word of mouth. Same thing in business, everyday business, right? That's what they say. Person who has a negative experience will tell 10 people. Person who has a positive experience will tell one. So it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, price action is not great. Maybe they'll make it a holiday later. Apex Bash Day. Yeah. I know that, Scalper. I know that much. I don't know whether or not that's like true or not. I have no idea. I don't know. I could sue you for anything and say it was mine. I could sue you, Scalper, and say you stole my software. Now I know they had a contract or whatever, but who knows? Who knows what the deets were on that? I don't know 100%. I mean, I know it's available online, but we'll see. That's all we can do. Just wait and see. What are you doing, Maxie? There's 100K people with Apex and 10K with day traders. There will definitely be something to talk about. Yeah. Oh. Guys, we are chopping now. Man, this is annoying. I was hoping to find a spot to get my money back, but I don't know that I will. Yeah, futures trader. Not sure if you saw my message, but Alpine got the Apex email. Yeah, I did, Joseph. Alpine got the banning email. Anybody know how many evals Alpine's had? I trade both. Like I have day traders, and I don't trade with them specifically. I've traded with them before. He's bought $1 billion. I was just curious. I wasn't 100% sure how many. I don't think I've ever known how many he's had. how many Alpine it's had. Is Alpine live? Zero Day J and Apex. You don't like Zero Day J, Zabak? I see you over there in this chat all the time. I never realized you didn't like them. Oh, I know what you mean, Tamimi. So basically, when you get the email clarity, you can no longer activate. If I'm not mistaken, depends on which email, I guess. You can no longer activate new PAs, so you can trade what he currently has, and if he loses what he currently has, then he can't buy anymore. He can allow his current evals to reset if he doesn't pass them, but he has to stay with what he currently has. So, yeah, I thought you liked Jay. I like Jay. Hell. Here we go. Pull back. Alpine just blew all of his accounts today. Oh, did he? All right, now are we going to hit the 22K here? Huh. Let's see here. Most people don't like the screaming. Yeah. Let's look, because this is what we talk about all the time, right? Let's look at how we react to this 50% line. So to 22,080. Let's just move this line up to 22,080. Now let's see how we react to this line. If we get here and we kind of just consolidate, then most likely going back up. We'll see what happens. I guess that's a good point to Mimi, right? That is a good point. Black Beauty, the great debate, who will win? No, I do agree. Like, I mean, I make this point all the time. Like, you know, I think people sleep on my funded futures. Like, they approve you and they pay you in minutes. I mean, isn't that the dream scenario as a prop firm trader? You want to be approved and paid in minutes. And I mean, so I think a lot of people sleep on them, my funded futures, at least based on my sales. And then Take Profit Trader as well, very, very good. Get paid the next day, basically. Same day payouts. Those type of prop firms right there, I mean, like, what's there to complain about, right? What's there to complain about? They pay you so fast, and they don't deny you. So at least that's my opinion, right? I like the super fast payment, and that's why, like, I've loaded up on the 3 accounts with my funded futures. I'm going to try to concentrate on getting those to pay out. You know, whether or not I make it, I don't know, but hey, I think it's a solid idea. How does speed matter that much? Either way you get paid. I agree with that, but it's nice to have the money in your account quickly. I think most would agree to that. It's nice to have it in your account quickly. But I do agree with you. As long as you get paid, what does it matter? That's true. That's a good point. That's still a good point. Definitely valid. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, the phone's finally charged. Tradeify is very good too. I do like Tradeify. Obviously, all the ones I like, I'm trading, right? VWAP sitting down there. I am tempted to kind of... tempted to take the short, but we already hit the 50%. Let's see here. I was tempted to take the short here, but... the only thing that was keeping me from it was we bounced directly off that 50% level. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I never heard of any problems yet so far either. Midpoint 68. Yeah. Still failure to make a new low here. Could be interesting for a long right here if we get this trigger. Do not... is this an SMT here? Let's see if ES actually broke the low. It's close. No. ES double bottomed. Is there a discount code for my funded futures? Yes, MM. Thank you there, Green Knight. You're scalping 6 to 8 points at a time with one mini? Let's go. Each doesn't have to be an issue. That's true, too. So ES did break the low there. Nasdaq did not. So if we get a retest of the 90 here, I might enter short. Nope. Didn't get it. So pulling back there. Kind of a VWAP bounce. Kind of made it to the VWAP. Kind of generating a little low resistance liquidity to the upside as well. Speed back above the 100 here could mean we go back up. Oh man, this feels like it's like... anybody else feel like it's like pulling teeth today? Like, so just not great movement, not anything clear. I missed a couple of setups. I did take a break even on one that I was up 10 points on. That was a little frustrating. And then I took this one break even, and these are things I'm trying to work on. That one obviously ended up working. And then I took this one break even, and obviously that worked too. I went in too much size on that one. I should have went one mini, and I should have added the second one down here. And then my average would have been lower, and I could have probably been fine. Slow motion pictures, yeah, that's exactly an excellent point. Excellent point. It's just not great. Purchased your beloved 25Ks today with Bewley. Had power outage, but green today. Let's go, Black Phoenix. Hey, Black Phoenix, I saw somebody on Twitter who has a similar name to you who had some issues with, I think, top one. Is that you? Is that you? I don't think that's you, is it? All right, momentum here looking good. If this candle here closes above, I'm definitely going to take that. What up, I Love Music? How you been? No, that wasn't you. All right. Yeah, somebody got banned from top one. I think their name was something Phoenix. Oof. Man, I'm wanting to just jump in on this, but kind of scary. Need to wait for confirmation. This will be break even stop on this trade. Yeah, I was trying to look at gold earlier, and like I guess it rolled over. I didn't get the new contract pulled up yet. You only trade Bulenox and Topstep. I got you. Those are good options for sure. Losing momentum here. I mean, for some reason, we had a nice big candle there at the 1045, and then we just lost momentum. We tapped equilibrium. We don't have an SMT, but this looks good enough. Max is barking, so he likes it. $30 just closed above. No close there. I mean, the 30-second closed above, but could have taken it on 30-second. So no close there on the 1 minute. Good day, Ethereal. How you doing? Holding there at the 100s. 1 minute's just not able to close above. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump in here. Stop to break even. We'll be back above that wick. All right, break even. Up, Ben. There's a close above on the 1 minute as well. Stopped out. It's one of those things where you could wait for the 1 minute here and your break even would still be 113. I took it off the 2 minute. Actually, the 2 minute didn't even create an internal technically. Did it? All right, there we go. So that's probably going to fail now. So break even did save us there. I think we had about 10 points, 7 points. Couldn't break the 15. Yeah, it didn't. Up and down. Yeah. That's right, Cooper. Up and down. That's how it goes. So that would be the close below. Now, if this is dirty price action, then we already kind of have a feeling that it is. Then this thing would rip higher right here after stopping you out here on the 1 minute. Now, to be fair, it did not close below on the 2 minute. So 2 minutes still valid. Failure to make a new high here. We did put in a lower high. Scalp. Past a take profit trader eval early. Glad I have nothing else to trade. Yeah, this is nasty. You're NQ short, gold long. NQ short and gold long. There's a bearish harami on the daily. Oof. Let me get gold on the front month here. That's options. So you're NQ short and gold long. Gold long is looking pretty good, actually. You got a nice short on gold too, though. 5-minute break of structure right there. Pretty clean. Entry would have been 405. You took a 1.5 of drawdown. Nice big sell off there. Kind of broke out of that wedge. I mean, could retrace the VWAP. I don't know how. I probably would take it off at the 09 area if you're long. And it retested that wedge. TP hit. Let's go, Gopher. Watching here. I might jump in short here. We'll see. Let's see. It's not an A setup or anything, but I do think the failure of this could take us lower. Would kind of be losing the 90. Yeah. 22.065. I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna take profit at the VWAP here. I'm not gonna even mess around with it there. There we go. Pretty easy read on that one. 3-minute broke. I'm not gonna force the VWAP though. I don't like doing that. Oh, you broke rules? Yeah, Nate. That's one of those things. I know what you mean, 100%. It's kind of had the failure of this 1 minute. And then, you know, coming into the VWAP there, I don't want to fight that. So I almost wanted to take that with like 5 minis, to be honest, but wanted to take it with like 5 minis. Nice bounce off the VWAP there. Anybody take the VWAP bounce? NAS 100. I've taken trades on NQ, which is NAS 100, I guess. We're red 287 on 3 accounts, and then we are green $1,200 on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 accounts. So 7 accounts, $1,200. Red 287 on 3, and then yeah, no other trades other than that. Yeah, scalper. I was gonna take it with 5 minis, but like it's why I risk the account. It's kind of what I was thinking. Like just scalp it. I mean, Even if I end the day with a $287 loss, like, that's completely fine, right? There's no reason to put the account at risk, in my opinion. I would like to find a trade on my other accounts, but I have not found one yet on the evals. Could have taken a couple of these on those, but just haven't done it. Oh, they're going to sell off. Yeah, I mean, I would love a test of the 22K. That's what I would love. Sweep this overnight low, 996. I think that would be a great soup area. We talked about that earlier. You could probably just set you a limit, buy at 996 and get 10, 15 points, probably. Now, let's assume that we move to the 996 like this, right? That's what we want to see. Now, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you move like that, it's fine. If it goes like this, then no, I wouldn't take the trade. Also, you see how we kind of hit this 50% level and how we're kind of holding? We talk about this. Higher probability that you're probably just going to go back up than down, in my opinion. Doesn't always work that way, but so it's about this triggering a long. I'm not going to take it, but your stop to break even would be 98. I think it's a decent play. The only, I don't know. It's not that obvious. It's like a 5-point gap. It's the only thing I would say. It's not an obvious gap. Not an obvious play. It's got the VWAP right there holding us up, which is kind of eh. Can it get through the VWAP on the second test? No, I don't know. We shall see. Price action pretty choppy here. Pretty choppy. What's Nutty doing over there? Looks like Nutty's just on evals. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Today's price action not great. Tech T, we're good. Is Nutty muted or is my headphone just not picking it up? Oh, never mind. I have him muted. But yeah, we're doing good, Tech T. We're up 1,200 on 7 funded accounts. And then we are down 270, 280 on these 3 funded accounts. We took the opening range trade. I mismanaged it on these and ended up taking a loss when it should have been a win. That's okay. And that's all we've taken today. Yeah, Nutty muted Impossible, yeah. Now, he actually wasn't. I actually had him muted. I had him muted. Is Tom on my funded futures yet? Nope. Look at that nice candle there, guys. Nice candle. Push up there off the VWAP. VWAP ended up being the buy. Got over the 25K Bulenox finally. Maybe I can actually get a payout. Let's go. Get a payout would be awesome. It's always the goal. Payout. 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 Ugh. Okay, this is interesting. Still lower highs here. Kind of lower highs, lower lows so far. Do we take the short here? Mancini says, good follow through today in the ES is posted. Today is all about 6050. We got the sell there last night. Then routine failed breakdown, dip buy. 3 targets were given today. 67, 76, and 81 all hit. 1.25 shy from 81. Hold runner. 93, 99 bonus. Same support, 67 and 50. Equal highs just above, or have they been swept? Yeah, they've been swept. We had equal highs at like 115. Yeah, right there. But they got taken. Unless there's something else that I'm missing, but yeah, I don't think so. Oh, just above price now? No, there's no equal highs just above. She's a ripper. 1107. Yeah, we are in the macro. Back to that 15-minute opening range. Initial balance is set here. Five-minute looks pretty disgusting. Disgusting. See what I mean, though, guys? See what I mean about this 50% level? Look, we got there, we bounced. We bounced. We swept again, we bounced. Like, when you get to the 50% of the range level and it holds like that, almost always you go back up. If we knife through this level, if we just knife through here, then obviously we're going to revisit the lows. I mean, it's just a small thing that you can pay attention to, but that's where the fibs kind of come into play, right? Where they help you a lot. Very, very small thing, but something you can pay attention to help you. Also difficult to follow his levels with the stop loss you need to carry. Trading prop. Yeah, I mean, Jan, I'm not using his like levels for entries per se. But I do I write them out. You know, this way I don't have to look at it myself. And obviously he's smarter than me, so. He's smarter than me. But yeah, level to level, I mean, you are looking at like 8, 9, 10 point stops. You just got to size appropriately, right? Oh. Yeah, I'm holding up at the 15-minute orb here. Ain't nobody over it. Yes, tapping the 76 there. Closing above the 110 there. It's time. All right, let's see if we can push the highs. There we go, 120s. Look at this breakout, guys. Looking nice. Might get an initial balance play here. Do we think IB can give us 5 points? Black Beauty said, it's time. That little small comment. It's time for the moonshot. Anybody got in off the VWAP? Good job. Look at her go. She's a runner. Thoughts on the 1 hour, 30-minute right now? Well, Bashar, I mean, looks like we're bullish, but you got to think we're in this big 1 hour gap here. I mean, if we can close above 160, then we got a shot. This is a protected high on the hourly. 135 is a protected high on the hourly. So if we do breach that high, we probably get a decent sized candle above it. There's a volume vacuum just above IB, so 5 points could be easy. Might reach out to Tom and do a joint stream with Tom Sabo on Thursday. Oh, if we know it's going to be ugly, yeah. It could go back down, but if we break this, I think if we break IB here, this is a protected high technically. So if we break IB, then I think it's off to the races. Do we risk it and go for 5 points? And just go with like 3 minis? We'd risk 600, so we'd either be down 800 or up 30 bucks. Down 800 or up 30 bucks would be the options. If we just go 3 minis for 5 points. Could just take the breakout, to be honest. Because like I said, I think that we get a decent sized candle above here. Hold one micro. I'd have to go 20 ticks and we go 3 minis. We'd have to risk 600 to make 300. All right, there's the high. I think taking the breakout would not be a bad... Oof, ES just tapped 6081. Oofka. Bashar, no, not really. I think if we can close above strong here, we continue. Really depends on what happens. I mean, right now it looks like a retracement, yes, but we'll see. Right now it looks like a retracement. I was just thinking in terms of if we had made it above, it made sense to me. Nice job, Room. That is a pretty big rejection there. ES rejected directly off 6081. 13 points. Yeah, it is a double top for sure. Nice rejection there. Woof! Okay. Okay. I see you. Looks like the vacuum was the wall. Yeah. No, Bashar. Swept outside the macro, but looks to be playing out. Yeah. Lost your micro profit. I think you'll survive. Oh, man, I wanted long here, to be honest. I really want a long. I like that little sweep lower. I wanted to long that whole number there. The reclaim of the 50 and the whole number. Just a little sweep there. Tap into that 1 minute. Rebalanced. Does ES support the long? Not really. ES kind of in no man's land, to be honest. Needs to reclaim 76. I did not nail it, Scalper, full time. You didn't tell me. So we are kind of high. So if we look at it from this leg perspective, kind of high in the leg here, but if we get back through here with a little more, with the momentum on this candle or the next, I think it could be a good long. And the reason I'm saying that is we're delivering from a fair value gap. We swept liquidity. We hit OTE of this leg. So if this closes above on this candle here, maybe even the next, I mean, that's pretty V-shape. We'll see. FSP is getting banned everywhere. Is he? Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, I understand what he's doing, but, like, I think he's just doing it on a larger scale than most people are, right? So, where all has he been banned, Room? The only thing is you are targeting a wick that just took out a wick inside a fair value gap, so I don't love that as a target. Yes, Black Phoenix. YouTube banned him? Really? That must be somebody reporting his channel or something. What happened with YouTube? He tried Twitch today. They banned him. He's on Kick now. He has a big Discord already, right? He could just stream in the Discord. Why does he not just consider streaming in the Discord? Dun, 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 dun. You think he was just suspended? He may be. I know I heard him mention a couple of days ago that someone said him showing his P&L or something. They didn't like that or something like that. I don't know. So, yeah, full time. Yeah, that's what he does. So, oh man, he removed the P&L. Yeah, holding up here at the 15-minute. Were they ragging on Alpine or FSP? Probably FSP. Got a nice little grab. Let's go. Yeah. I don't. Seems fine to me. I don't have anything negative to say about him. Anybody know what that dump was? Was just a regular dump? Yes, Maximus. That's him exactly. When he did show P&L, he barely showed it to begin with. You didn't know he was trading eval or PA. Yeah. Yeah, stop loss is an account. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's very good at marketing. That's kind of what I suck at. Here's the thing, guys. Like, if you look at accounts in terms of payouts, like to be profitable, what is it? You got to get one payout for every what? Maybe let's say one $2,000 payout for every 15, 16 accounts, and you still make money. So, oh, if you say anything about a course, he would be triggered. uh, he asked chat to put it in chat out of 10. You put 0 as a joke. Oh, dang. Oh. Matty Matt sending the trigger. Getting the trigger going. Yeah, trading is much more than just flipping accounts. Now, can you flip them and make money? Yeah, you could. As someone who hasn't used the course. Oh. I would normally maybe short here on a close below the 50. But, like, you're at the whole number here. I'm not doing it. I'll wait. His name is Future Scalper. I don't know what the P stands for. But FSP on YouTube. He does pick spots. Like, it's one of those scenarios, like, do I think that he could, like, I think right now he's trading, like, to take advantage of kind of the system, right? He's taking advantage of the props. And I don't think there's any, I mean, you know, like, is there anything wrong with it? No. FSP Futures. His name is Future Scalper. But, you know, who knows? He's definitely making, you know, I mean, like, I don't know. You can't knock the guy for just doing what pays, right? Hard to knock him for just doing what pays. So tempted to take the short here. Doing prop firm math is not wrong. You work with the given rules. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you're trading your cash account, it makes it tough. But it is. Yeah, he kind of hedges futures trader with accounts. Kind of like, he'll take a long. If it pulls back 10 points, he might long a different PA. Pulls back 10 more points, he might long a different PA. Then he'll DCA on the original one, just try to get out. Stuff like that. Just flipping accounts, making money. He does blow accounts. I mean, it doesn't necessarily show the P&L for the accounts that he's blown, but I do think they move to the bottom of the list once they're blown. And you don't know if he's trading eval or funded. That is a thing. But at the end of the day, if it works, it works. Who knows? Yeah, like you said there, MK, it's just taking advantage of the prop firms. That's all it's doing. Taking advantage. Like, I wanted to short there below the 50 to try to get the 5 points, but I hate shorting into the whole number there. Just can't do it. If we'd had an SMT at the high or something here, that would have been an easier short, but we just, in fact, did not. So, yeah, I mean, nobody's saying it's, I don't think it's good trading, per se, but as far as, like, taking advantage of the props, it does work. What do you guys think? Do we soup the 90 here? Do we get a little soup play at the 90? Or does the soup play make more sense at the 80? I don't know. ES approaching the VWAP. It's not the way I do things, right? I don't do that like that. And then, like, I talk about it to, you know, my cousin and a few other people. It's like, I could trade accounts one account at a time. I have, you know, 15, 20 accounts. I could trade them one account at a time and probably get a third of those to pay out, right? And maybe I blow the other 2/3 and still make money. But instead, I choose to copy trade all the accounts. And when I lose on all of them. And when I win on all of them. I could do it a different way if I wanted to just show payouts. Much easier for me to show payouts trading one account at a time. Say I take 15 trades in a day and I win 10. Much easier to show payouts that way. I just don't do that, right? I don't do that. But I could say, I mean, I could easily make probably 10K a month doing it that way. So, yeah, I do have a personal account scalper, but I only got maybe $700 in there. I could still use it to trade. I just don't. I don't feel like I'm locked in enough right now to use it to trade, so. But yeah, I mean, I could switch just one account at a time if I wanted to. It would be easier. It would be easier to, like, show yourself taking payouts, but I just don't do that. There are a lot of people who do that, who will do that. They just trade one account at a time, and they might blow 15 and get 5 to pay out, and they still make money. What up, Outer? How you doing? Three minutes here until the London close. Appreciate you, Scalper Trader. No trade setup, Outer. Yeah, it's been tough. I really have just kind of been scrambling to try to get back to break even on the opening range trade that I took a loss on. So, Funded Futures Network having another BOGO sale. What's my code for Funded Futures Network? Let's see. I don't even know my code. Is it MM, or is it Myth? I think it's MM. Funded Futures Network. Oh, do I not even have them in the description? I don't. Are they just... let me check the Discord then. I need to update my stuff. I don't have all the codes that I have on there. Funded Futures Network. Where are you at? Have I never posted the code for that? I guess I haven't. Yeah, running the stops for sure. Let me look and see if I can find it. I don't even know my code there. It's either, obviously it's either Myth or... So they're buy one, get one off, free, 50% off, no activation fee. Looks like it's what it is. I don't even know my inch. I think I know I have a code with them, don't I? Pulling back here. I really would like to see this pull back to the 22K if we could. Huh. I don't know if I do. FOMC weeks easy blowout. Yeah. How do I not have their... Did I just recently get it or something? I don't know. I thought I had an account with them. Yeah, I'm an affiliate. It says... Oh, there's the VWAP touch. Is this going to be a soup play right here? Oh, man, it is. Do I take this? I was considering taking this play right here for the 5 points. All right. Oh, actually, yeah. My code is myth, by the way, for that. Myth for the Funded Futures Network. Well, let me see. It says you can create another code. Can I create a code for myth or for MM? So I'd rather the code be me MM. Okay, it'll MM2. So yeah, myth or MM. What if it's a stake play? No, it's a soup. It's a soup. No stakes involved. My oddly enough, I just got... Is my internet just flicker? I think it did. 069 equal lows. Are those equal? Are these equal lows? I think they were off by a tick. Yeah, 070. Yeah, relative equal. Alright, my internet's acting up, guys. Sorry. Hopefully it doesn't disconnect us. So not moving here. See if Nasdaq can push back up. I think I'm probably gonna... The stream's probably gonna get disconnected. I'm getting all kind of errors over here. You waiting on the stake play rather than the soup? I don't know that you're going to get any. All right. Looks like we are back up. I want it to long here. I do think if we can get back above 90, we can get a little squeeze. Should have taken the frickin'... Alright, looks like we pulled back into the 83, 85 area. This chart's not the same as this chart over here, so... Alright, pulling back into the 83s looks like. So maybe that saved me. No, we actually did push up into the 96. Or did we not? I don't know. The Bulenox connection must not be back connected yet. Okay, there it is. There it is. There it is. I don't know if they allow scalping. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. I'm in. Full port here, guys. Full port here. Oh, come on. Get up there. Get up there. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Back green on the day there, brother. That's how we do it. Same play I was going to be looking for a minute ago, but we didn't get it. So kind of maybe saved us there. Took that on all three of the Bulenox accounts at $200, 206, and 191. We'll take it. Back in the green on these accounts overall too. Well, that one's still down $300, but look at that. You have no guts trade. I just took 5 mini long. 5 minis. We took the 5 minis. Guys, my internet is just going crazy over here. I'm going to go ahead and call it there. My internet's going crazy. So I'm going to show you guys. Guys, if you want to help support the channel, please use my code.